There you are, Hubert. So what's going on? This couldn't wait for a more reasonable hour?
You are the last to arrive. But better late than never, I suppose.
I may be late, but I'm also smart enough to smell trouble when it's brewing. And you've definitely got something on the boil.
Please illuminate me. How have you come to this conclusion?
Because I'm standing here with Yuritsa on one side and Petra on the other. And you don't invite people like them along unless you need serious muscle.
It saddens me that I am not included in this toughness calculation of yours.
Neither fighting or hunting have toughness for me. I am fighting and others are falling. It is a thing of ease.
Get on with it.
Yes, well, setting the question of toughness aside, your task remains the same.
Can you please just get to the point already? I'm gonna doze off if you stretch this intro out any longer.
Then I will do just that. I have received information regarding a small-scale raid on Garreg Mach. The raiders in question are the Knights of Seiros, but judging by their low numbers, they are not attempting to reclaim the monastery. Rather, their goal is assassination. Specifically, they seek to eliminate Count Varley, the current head of the Southern Church.
The Knights. Good. I'll enjoy this.
I have knowledge of stopping assassins. Let us be going with all haste.
I see why you brought the three of us along now. But still, you've got an entire army at your disposal. Why use so small a force?
If we suddenly increase our presence at Garreg Mach, the Knights will realize they have been found out and cancel the raid. But I need them to carry out their plan to the letter, so they might walk right into my trap.
They will be like flies to the flame.
Not sure that's right, but I get what you're going for.
Even if the flies are strong, it all ends the same.
You both remain as inspiring as ever. Now then, as we will be heading out tomorrow, we had best get our preparations settled quickly. Seeing as you are a long-tenured mercenary of some renown, I will leave the guarding of Count Varley's person to you. I hope it goes without saying that this is not a job which calls for improvisation on your part. Keep him safe and home, and do it well.
No worries, Hubert. Those knights won't touch even a single hair on your guy's head.
That is precisely what I wanted to hear. No wonder Lady Edelgard puts so much faith in you.
Seems like a lot of weight to throw on my shoulders.
If you fight with confidence, you will never be losing. I will do what I must.
Again, get on with it.
Yes, yes, very well. Now, as far as Garreg Mach's current military capability,
Why bring me from the monastery and into the outer...
right then. Let us go to... You appear to need assist.
courtyard? Is this really safe?
Perfectly so, provided you remain close.
What's happening? It's the church. They've come for me.
Strange. We had no reports of any excursions. Well, no matter. Our target is Count Varley.
Hurry up and deal with them. The future of the Empire itself depends upon my support.
Right then.
Starting the mission, providing support.
Begin. The sky.
Survival!
Go without saying, but for now, we need Count Varley. Do not let any harm come to him.
Mere vermin. No thrill to hunt.
Why do they pursue Count Varley with such fierceness?
He played a rather large role in Her Majesty's banishment of the Central Church. As bishop, he gave legitimacy to her course of action. An action that carried great weight with adherents of the faith.
This is our best chance to eliminate this false bishop. We must succeed.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Enemy is a simple thing, but we must also be having caution.
You're pretty good at this, Petra. You've really never been a bodyguard before?
I have only ever guarded my own body. And Bridget, we had raids and assassins every day. I had to be learning with much quickness.
The goddess is my witness. This is as far as you go!
Begin. The Sky Spirit what?
Right then. Let us go to work.
Our lives matter not! Crush them in the name of the Archbishop!
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Right then, let us go to work. Proved a most efficacious,
Begin.
capacious lure, dear Count.
I feel nothing. Is this all the knights could muster?
It is a small raiding party. Likely they sent only what they could afford to lose. Still, I doubt that was the last of them.
My only option is really to fight. But I have no hope of winning! I should be safe here. I hope.
There's the dog! Don't let him escape!
It's not over. No, not again! You've taken my step. You'll have to stop them here.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got it.
I suppose you have done well.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm swapping in.
Southern Church's bishop is an enemy of the goddess and must be destroyed.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Starting the mission. Is...
They are not finished. Remain on guard.
They're few in number, but well prepared. News of our raid must have leaked.
Just in case.
They make me sick. Still, looks like the two of us left to pull this one out.
Starting the mission.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Witness.
Aren't you the Princess of Bridget? You serve the Empire?
I am serving Bridget, and Bridget is standing with the Empire.
Face me.
You're weak. Starting the mission. Is that an...
Stand back. I feel no mercy.
They'll never know what hit me. You know what? I'm glad for this. We've never had a chance to really go at each other before.
Thunder Catherine. Today is improved.
Any final words?
Hate me all you want. If the Empire's always this tough, we've got some road ahead. I'm not gonna wait Take me all you want. You really willing to die for this guy?
That's it! I'm going back inside and never setting foot outside the monastery again.
I see where Bernadetta gets it from. Still, at least the guy's safe now. I won't let myself stop here.
We finished the cleanup and inspection of the walls, sir. We also cleared out the Knights of Ceros's base at the foot of Garreg Mach. The enemy has been routed and is now engaged in a full retreat.
Well done. That should keep us secure for the time being. Still Still, you will want to remain vigilant, Count.
But you just said we are secure!
True. I do not expect our enemy to launch any military offenses in the near future.
But if not military, of course.
I get it. We'll be sneaking through the back door instead of trying to knock down the front gates. I imagine another assassination attempt is already in the works. Probably something cowardly like poison, or a dagger in the ribs.
I shudder to think of those zealots out for my blood. I entreat you to protect me, Baron Barnabas. After all, I won't always have the Minister of the Imperial Household here to save me. The war has reached a critical stage, and his wisdom will soon be needed elsewhere. As steward of Garreg Mach, my life is in your hands.
I will do what I can, of course.
To start, I want you to confirm the identity of every single person entering and leaving the monastery. Also, the gatekeeper must hear of these new attempts on my life and ensure he keeps his watch most keen. That one is far too casual for my liking. Yes, well, enough of this. I must be off.
Of course, Count Varley.
Weird guy, huh?
Stronger than he looks, though not inclined to fight.
He is reminding me of certain woodland creatures. Though he is a fighter of much weakness, he has a talent for remaining alive.
When you put it like that, he comes off like some sort of mastermind. But I guess all Imperial nobles are crafty in some way or another.
Crafty, is it?
Sure. I mean, the two of you are nobles, and I'd say you're as cunning as they come.
Yes, Hubert and Yaritza are both nobles full of cleverness.
Don't forget to include yourself among that number. After all, I specifically selected the craftiest soldiers I could think of for this mission. When the enemy is neck-deep in skullduggery, I need soldiers who are adept at thinking on their feet.
You think I'm like you? Really? That's great!
Only a jest, I assure you. But since it clearly pleases you so, I must admit there was some truth behind it.
Good. Glad we got that settled.
I tire of this. Farewell.
He sure knows how to make an exit.
We should be going as well. It lacks wisdom to be far from the base for too long. But if you wish to be joining me for a small hunt, we will be passing through woodlands on the way back.
Sure, if it's on the way.
This is filling me with happiness. We will be landing a nice catch, then return home. Maybe a bear or a boar.
Yeah, that's not really what I'd call a small hunt. Petra? Hey, wait up!
It seems we truly are a crafty group, after all. Still, facing Catherine and Shamir time and again is a great burden to bear. But I must shoulder it if I am to protect Her Majesty.
But this tea was simply tremendous. A truly fitting find for nobles such as ourselves.
Yes, but I fear it pales in comparison to the tea cakes you so thoughtfully procured. And yet, far more than the provisions themselves, it is your noble self who deserves the greatest measure of praise for organizing this most festive occasion.
My dear Lawrence, you flatter me. Yet I must once again return to this lovely tea which has soothed my weary soul. Truly, it is a testament to your impeccable character and taste.
Why, Ferdinand, now it is you who flatters me.
Ah, but my hackneyed words could never do justice to a pinnacle of nobility such as yourself.
Nay, those hackneyed words have become pure poetry by the alchemy of your noble idiom.
My, what fine examples of nobility you are. The two of you shine brighter than any sun, and make my own visage all the sadder as a result.
Good day, Constance. Not feeling well, are we? I had thought to offer you some tea, but...
Oh, don't worry about me, Lawrence. I'm quite all right.
Well, I certainly won't force you, but do let me know if you change your mind.
Yes, well, there was something I wanted to ask you. Though I fear it's a rather difficult question.
I have all confidence the two of us are up to the challenge.
Indeed. There has not been a question yet posed that could stump the two noblest of nobles.
In that case, and again, please forgive my impudence, but I noticed you both complimenting each other regarding your suitability to your noble stations. But it is an impossibility for the two of you to be perfectly equal in this. One must be the most suited, the most noble. So, which of you is it?
Which one of us? I fear you misunderstand. This is not a competition, and would be unbecoming of nobles to compare ourselves in such a manner.
But are you not constantly comparing yourselves? You are the most noble, nay, it is clearly you, sir, etc., etc.
You know, you may be right.
Now, hold just one moment. It is true that we compare each other in a purely literal sense, but it is only so we might take pride in our collective peerage. And in that we are equal, for there are no degrees of true nobility.
Again, forgive me, but it sounds as if there are indeed differences. You merely turn a blind eye to them in order to avoid unseemly competition. In any case, if that is the stance you both wish to take, I'll not press the matter further. Enjoy your shared throne at the pinnacle of nobility.
No, wait a moment. You make it sound as if we refuse to compete because we fear losing to the other.
Indeed. I had assumed we were sharing a large divan. But if we are actually squeezing ourselves into a single seat, that is another matter entirely.
Not at all. You both are wonderful, perfect nobles.
I cannot back down from this challenge. Doing so would disgrace my very name.
Indeed, we must determine for good and all who of us is the noble most true.
A splendid turn of events, and one I am most undeserving of. I knew I could count on the two of you to reach the appropriate conclusion.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, we most certainly are not. In fact, I nominate you to serve as arbitrator for our competition.
Hear, hear. You may also select the criteria.
Okay, but I warn you, my eye for talent pretty much begins and ends at the battlefield.
Still, I fear you will have to do.
In that case, how about we use the results of the next training battle? That should be pretty clear-cut.
Yes. A lord must be able to command their soldiers, after all. An exemplary measure of a noble's worth.
And you will also bear witness to our personal prowess as well. For a true noble must be able to safeguard themselves from injury above all else.
Indeed. We must determine for good and all who of us is the noble most true. And exactly,
Sounds like a plan. I'll let Edelgard know.
To think my off-the-cuff remark would lead to this. But the stakes could not be higher. For the winner will be forever known as the noblest of all nobles in the land.
Haven't you fanned the flames enough, Constance?
We will now commence today's training battle. Defeat every enemy within the time limit.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Just do as I planned.
I shall take it from here. Fools! Did you think I would just sit the battle out?
Constance? Ah, I see. Well, I will not be so easily outdone.
I will prove to all that I am the truest noble. Watch closely, my mercenary friend.
What do you think you're doing? Plebeians are not permitted to compete.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave this to me. It's the might of Ferdinand von Eyck.
Just do as I planned.
I shall... A point! A most palpable point for Constance von Nouvelle!
Now it is my turn. There is Lawrence Helman Gloucester stands before you.
I got this!
Not a problem. I've got
I am your man! There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave the...
None shall surpass
Mark's
me!
general is entering the fray. Their defeat will extend the time limit.
Not a problem. I've got this.
There's not a question of can. Leave this...
Take this!
Now it is my turn. There is...
Here I go! You two must have been rather bored to come up with this competition.
But this was your idea in the first place!
Just do as I planned.
Actually, Florence, that was a difference.
Take a breather.
Never mind. It would take far too long to explain.
Out of the way! I've got you now! Not a problem. I've got it.
My turn. They're no match for us. Not yet. There's not a question of can. Leave the...
My turn at last.
Must make use of this momentum.
Second unit, advance.
I can still fight. Reinforcements, huh? One. More fodder for my...
Now it is my turn. There is nothing on...
Not a problem. I've got this.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of... Leave this to me. Noble person.
Fine choice. Tremble before me.
I'll not falter.
Another Mark general is entering the fray. Practice will be further extended if they are defeated.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Here goes. Just do as I planned. I shall take it from...
Take a breather. Not a problem. I've got this.
I am your man.
See for yourself how strong we are.
I am your dad. There's not a question of can. Only a matter... Leave this to me.
None shall surpass.
Back in the day, Constance and I were the twin flowers of Enbar High Society.
And now, the bright red rose of House Gloucester has made that number 3. Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Here I go! Now hold on a minute. I want no part of this fell bouquet, sirs.
I'm all right.
Get ready, are you?
It's not over.
Stand aside!
The Empire's officers are mighty indeed, while the soldiers of my realm can scarce compare.
Physical strength isn't everything. Just look at my house's Pegasus Knights.
Indeed. Many battles come down to chance. No matter how superior the force, nothing is ever assured. I wonder who felt the most.
You were keeping score, yes?
Once we get back, you can announce the winner to all.
Sure, let me just add things up and... Huh?
We heard tell of your pathetic little game, and have come to put you in your place.
It's not over.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Now it is my turn. There is... My turn at last.
Happy? Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. But Bert invited me and it sounded like fun.
Dorothea, I swear we did not intend to mock this training. It is simply that as nobles, we...
There's no need for excuses, Lawrence. I'm sure serious practice is far too boring for big, fancy nobles like you.
I should have known you would look to interfere.
I believe you are the ones interfering with an official Imperial...
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I can't...
Not a problem.
Your training session.
Fine choice.
We are merely here doing our jobs.
Tremble before me.
You got me. Oh, and I'm not actually mad, by the way. I was honestly glad to get some practice in.
Feel no mercy. Any final words? Oh, please.
Ready, are you? Out of the way. I'm coming with you. Behold! Now be gone!
Please.
Ready, are you?
Seeing as this was... I will overlook your churlishness.
Hey, what happened with your competition anyway? I hope Coco won.
Practice is concluded. All units withdraw.
Great things.
A brighter tomorrow awaits! I shall have to redouble my efforts.
I am capable of...
Mastery is within my grasp. What an exhilarating military exercise! But now, let's have the results.
Yes, please. No need to beat around the bush.
No matter the result, my pride as a noble will remain as solid as bedrock.
In that case, let's get to it. So, after tallying it all up, Ferdinand's the winner. No surprise there.
Ha-ha! Feast your eyes on a true noble. Your paragon is I, Ferdinand von Eyre.
Well done, Ferdinand. Painful though it is, I must humbly admit defeat. You delivered when the pressure was at its zenith. You are indeed the most noble of nobles.
Well said, Lawrence. And as for you, Ferdinand, I often thought you were merely an ostentatious show-off. But it's clear I underestimated you.
And to celebrate your magnificent victory, I think some tea is in order.
A fine idea. You must permit me to lend my magical touch to the tea-making.
Hold, Constance. I think we can make do without your magic today. We just had a large practice skirmish, and I imagine there are many people trying to sleep at this hour. Your magic makes the tea shine so bright, it could easily disturb them.
A point well made. In that case, I'll leave the tea to others and dazzle you instead with my sparkling conversation.
This will be the best tea you have ever tasted. For it comes straight from House Gloucester's private reserve.
And I will provide tea cakes to match. Each one made to order by the very hands of Ferdinand von Eyre himself.
This will be ever so much fun!
Didn't you just say people are trying to sleep? I'm starting to think these three shouldn't be allowed to hang out with each other anymore.